Seeing People, Part 2, Using Feelings to Improve Performance. Why a Business Works, by Mark Rubin. I love to imagine why things work. And one of the things I love to imagine is why people work in a business. People are the reason why a business works. And feelings are the reason why people work in the business. It's useful to see why a business works. After all, if you can see why it works, it's easier to understand how to make it work better. In this presentation, I'm going to show you why a business works, and then I'll show you the way that you can measure the performance of the people who are actually doing the work. In this way, you can measure the feelings of the employees. What is performance? Well, performance describes how well the people are doing their jobs as a function of their cost and the results of their work. People follow certain behavioral rules that are all based on feelings. Knowing these rules enables you to get better performance out of people. Performance depends on many things: skill, interest, compensation, and feelings like security, self-worth, safety, trust, etc. There are ways to influence these things. Let's take a look at them. In my opinion, this diagram shows the stuff that makes up the things that go into the word meaning. I think that people evaluate these things to determine what things mean to them. If you want to change someone's behavior, you need to change their understanding of the meaning of their behavior. To do that, you have to change their feelings about the meaning of their behavior. So how can you do that? There are 3 tools in the toolbox: inspiration, motivation, and manipulation. Let's see how they work. What does it mean to inspire people? My definition is pretty simple. It's getting people to do something because they want to do it. You do this by exchanging empathy with them. How do you exchange empathy? You just tell them what you believe. If you tell people what you believe and they believe it too, they are much more likely to follow you because you will make them feel safe. If the emotional value of the empathy exchange is greater than the time, effort, and risk that they spend, you can get to yes. A good example of that is when people volunteer. People volunteer for causes and they do work for no compensation because it makes them feel good. So inspiration is a way to leverage those feelings of feeling good to get people to do things. The way you do that is you connect with people emotionally and make them feel empathetic by telling them what you believe. I could talk for hours about inspiration, but I won't. If you want to learn everything you need to know about it, check out Simon Sinek's website at startwithwhy.com. Simon nailed that one. What does it mean to motivate people? Motivate people is getting people to do stuff in exchange for a non-emotional reward, like money or vacation. As long as the value of the reward is greater than the time, effort, or risk, they will do it, and you'll get to yes. There are a million ways to motivate people. I couldn't possibly list all of them here. I'm just showing you how it works. What does it mean to manipulate people? Well, you have to mess around with their ego or perception of security. Manipulation is using negative feelings to change behavior. It's not nice. I don't like manipulation because it feels bad, but I wanted to cover it here just to be complete. Getting people to say yes is a balancing act, and this is what everyone is balancing. If you can see how it works, and you know why someone is underperforming, it is easier to get people to improve. It's fun to help people improve their performance. It's actually one of my favorite things. Using feelings to improve performance is why a business works. You have to understand the feelings to really dial it in. And more importantly, there's a way to see the results of your inspiration, motivation, and manipulation. And in this way, you can see how all the people are feeling about their jobs. But I can't show that to you until we get to the next section. So sit tight. Up next, Seeing People, Part 3. Who is it happening to? I'm Mark Rubin, and we are in the home stretch. Thanks a lot for watching this.